Hey there everyone, Tanner is here, and welcome to a brand new video, the very first video on the website youtube.com. Now, I've been talking a lot with people lately about change and how great change is. Ah, fuck. You see this bull crap? Anywho, I've been stuck in the same sort of loop for the past 2 years now. And one of the things I've tried to do to combat this is I've changed my route for walking to class. I go on the road back here now instead of over there. But I got looking around the apartment here, and I just got thinking, wait a minute, it's been the exact same fucking thing for the past 2 years. Now I have decorated for Christmas, but I got looking, that's my stress table. I got looking at all this, right? And I thought, the cogs started turning in my head. Wait a minute now. I could change this. I could put the couch over there and where the hell that thing's called, over there. And that solves it. That changes things up. Keeps me happy, because Phil over here, my fishy, you gotta keep these motherfuckers, you gotta change stuff around in their tank a lot to keep them happy. And I feel like the same thing is the same thing for people. So I don't know, I haven't thought this plan through, and I don't know how the fuck to do this. But let's do it. It's snowing outside. I'm bored. I've already done work today. Let's change some things. Now I've been looking at outlets, just trying to make sure that everything can still work up when I make the switch. So like that, oh fuck, what's it called? That table over there, that little stand can go over here. And the stand here can go over there, and that fan can go over there, and the there and that there, and blah 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 blah. So far, everything has worked. Take a look. Right? A plug in, right? And over here, a plug in, and then over here, a plug in, and then over here, a plug in. And the only thing that was scaring me was that this modem here was plugged in there, so I can just plug into the bottom. Because that's the great thing about living on your own. If you don't like something, you've got full permission to change it. Now, if I were at the house and, you know, my parents had put like this thing here and the table there, I don't think I'd really be allowed to change that. They might have some issues with that. But here, who the fuck cares? Only me, and I'm the one making the change. Isn't life wonderful? Now, the only thing that worries me is that once I change this around, I'm not going to like it. But that's okay, because if I don't like it, then I got full permission to put it back. Look at all this space. It's never been this spacious in here. This is how it feels when people lose 300 pounds. Now, I've just saved everything on my computer, so we're good to go. And now it's just unplugging stuff to make the final transition. That's the computer, that's the lamp. Oh no, that's the modem. Now I don't have internet. Ah, God damn it. I'm sorry if the lighting's terrible. I had to put deodorant on. All this moving around, it's like the goddamn Niagara Falls under there. Now, if you can't already tell by how dark it is, I have begun making some changes. This table's gone, that table's gone. Right now they're under the camera over there. And now we're moving this fan over here after I sleep, and the table over there. Basically, we're just doing a mirror shift. So, I am hearing things. And we have progress, ladies and gentlemen. The fan is now over here, and that table is now over there. I've also already gotten a text from a friend who does not believe in me, but just add another one to the list. Shit, fucker. Son of a whore. Haha, look over there. Step by step, we're getting there, and it's already come together. How about that? There's a bunch of gross stuff over there. There's a dead bug. Ew. Hey, brief side note, my friend now believes in me again. Look at this, folks. It's all coming together. I got my drawing board here now, and then my little drawers here, and then my small bookshelf over there. Couch move over here. Put that table over there, and it's done. Easy peasy. So far, it's super dark in here because I get no lights. I just get no lights or internet or life. So I am seeing every color. Hi. Thankfully, everything has fit perfectly, and I mean perfectly. And now it's time for the finishing touch. Putting this in here. This is not straight. It's good enough. Final stage. Here we go. Et voila! She's done. Now I gotta put the coffee table back. Other than that, it's done. And I did not fail. And this is really fucking weird. And now, after 2 lights blowing fuses and a lot of pain and agony physically for me, and being emotionally drained, but I never am up for anything anyway. It's time for the tour. Everything is in place. Thankfully, everything is working perfectly. Here it is. Look. Okay, over here is still the same. This wasn't going to be changed. But this was over there, and this was over here. This was over there, and those 2 stands were over here. And this was over there, and that was over here. And look, everything worked out to measure up perfectly. And I'm very much so a perfectionist, and like even this Merry Christmas stuff over there, that's all measured. I measure everything. This over here is the light, which was which kept blowing on me. But luckily, I just found out too much. All it was too much stuff was plugged in over here. Like in here, this dehumidifier was plugged in. So I just switched the bar to the lower case, and everything was perfect. And I thought, this is where the lamp is plugged in right here, this white thing here. And I looked, and I was like, holy shit, it's smoking. I'm gonna burn down my apartment just trying to make a change. But no, it's just a piece of lint from the back of the fan. So this is it. This is my life. It's very, 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 very weird being on the complete other side. But hey, I guess we can look at it as it forced me to clean something which I barely ever do. And also, take a look. My neighbors turned on their Christmas lights. Hell yeah. Look at those things. In the blizzard, in the snow. Oh yeah. Oh, I love Christmas. So this has been my adventure reorganizing this bit of my apartment, which is basically like half of it, and trying to make my life a little bit happier because I have crippling depression. So that's great. They said now just like I said about my beta fish Phil, change can make someone happy or make someone sad. if it's a little change, just sprucing things up like I did here, makes you happy. If you're moving halfway across the country, unless it's for like $1 million or something, probably not. Probably not in the greatest of moods, but this here, everything worked out perfect. It's changed up a bit. I shook things up, just like my new route to get to the university now. And I have to say, it's looking good, and I'm not too upset with how it looks now. It actually works out really well. So, I'm happy. The next step is just taking a video and sending it to my friends on Snapchat and seeing what everyone thinks, and hopefully it's not the usual response of no one likes you, why are you talking to me, I'm gonna block you. So. Anyway guys, joking aside, it does look very nice, and I'm actually very proud of myself for pulling this off. I've been doing a lot of things lately, like I made fudge. It was okay. So I'm very proud of I don't know if you'd call it this. I guess I'm gonna call it an accomplishment, because I've never done this before. Like, even when I moved here, I was just like, I said to my parents, I'm just like, you got this. You just I'll live here, but you guys set it up. And what they did was how it was set before, was how they set it up, like over a year ago, like a year and a half up to 2 years ago. This is how they set it up, how it was before. And they said, hey look, this is just, you know, to get your stuff in here. If you want to move it up, like if you want to move it around, move it around. And it took me this long, but I have to say, I'm kind of excited for it. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, but, you know, it's good to shake things up a little bit, get a little change in your life, because that keeps you invested, keeps you interested, and in the long run, keeps you happy. If you like this video or any other crappy videos I do, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, there it is. Look at that little thing, you better click it, and that'll keep you posted every time that I post. And I think coming up I'm going to react some really terrible ads off of social media, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. See you.